Okay, so I haven't talked about relationships for a long time, but for this one, not only am I going to be talking about what happened between me and my ex-girlfriend, who is now one of my best friends now, but I'm going to also be talking about what I've learned from past relationships and how it changed me to not get too blinded by it. But before we get into this video, hit that like button. You know, it's easy for me to notice warning signs about a person, but I don't always end up noticing it right away. Sometimes I will notice it until the last minute, or when I start to reflect on everything that happened when I was around this person. Like, they have to do or say something that's not only going to make me realize everything, but start to question if being in a relationship with someone I liked is really worth it. Now, in previous relationships, I had some boyfriends and girlfriends, but some of them went horribly wrong, such as me finding out that they were using me, lying and cheating, doing illegal activity behind my back, talking shit behind my back, make false allegations about me, and then proceed to try and make themselves look like the victim. Now, I won't notice this until someone tells me or I find out from another source. Now, there were some people that I used to be with that were very chill, but I could already tell that at some point I would not end up being together with them anymore since my relationships never last that long. They tend to last for like a few days or like maybe a few weeks, but never that long with my last ex. Well, sometimes they last a month, but still. And speaking of that, I did mention in my community tab that I would be talking about that in my story time, but I don't want to fucking sit there and make a short story about one thing, so I thought I might put this in this video instead of making a story time format. So, you already know that me and my ex are no longer together, but when some people were asking me about what happened and some of them making assumptions, I had to be a bit vague in my responses because I don't want to just explain the entire thing because some of it is private. Like, there was this one person in this Discord server who just randomly pinged me out of nowhere and proceeded to say, "You're not the only one who's single, bruh," and then follow up with, "All I can say is fuck cheaters. Don't give a fuck about bitches who cheat on you because you are the right person being respectful." And when I saw that, I got so fucking mad at it. This guy just randomly pings me and assumed what happened to me just because I had something in my status on Discord. Like, you don't just assume stuff like that. Are you that fucking dumb? So I replied to him, but I said it in a way that he didn't think I was angry. And I said, "She didn't cheat on me. That's not what happened. Me and her are friends." But what I really wanted to say to this fucker was, "Shut the fuck up, you stupid fuck. You don't even know what happened. How about you keep your opinions to yourself, or better yet, don't talk at all?" Like, this person was stupid enough to assume that's what happened to me, and that wasn't the case. What actually happened was I started to notice that my relationship with my ex was starting to go downhill because the promises me and her made with each other were not going to be kept. Then there was times she had a nightmare about us breaking up. These were all warning signs that I never noticed at first, but then I started to reflect on everything, especially stuff she told me. And then there was this one thing that happened that involved a mutual friend of ours that we know. Well, let's just say that she kind of said something that went way too far, that not only did I hear it and get pissed about it, but I almost ended the relationship with her on that same day. But I just chose to ignore it and let it go and forget about it. But I already knew that this was not going to last long. And sure enough, me and her just stayed friends. So basically, it didn't end badly like my other relationships. This actually ended on a positive note without any arguments, no fighting, and nobody acting crazy. So, if there's one thing my past relationships has taught me, is don't be afraid to just end it and don't rush things, because you could be happy the first day, but then times go on and you start to be a bit sad and shitty about it. So yeah, that's all I had to say in this video, and the moral of this is don't rush things, and if you notice that your relationship is going downhill and you can't fix it, then don't be afraid to end it. But if you do find a way to fix it, then yeah, you can stay in it. Thank you for watching, and subscribe if you want to see more videos from me. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.